I just smoked my first fucking bowl of this shit, dude. I think I might have made a mistake. Holy fuck. I feel like I stuck my thumb in my ass and my toe in my mouth. I don't know where I'm at.
Closing loud. Clap, baby. Bow killers. Yeah. Shattered dreams entertainment. Smoke cloud roll out from the door of the studio. Should have known by now. That's how we do it, bro. It's the show to clown on. Get down, we stay coolin', yo. It's motherfucking lows and loud. That you tuned in for. Let's go. To get it started, yes, we spark the split. Going hard as shit with the hardest clips. To get your bobbing heads. Find some new music that you in tune with. Homie, this is why they do this. For you, it's a bomb-ass podcast. To get the fuck down that puff, puff, pass. Through the screen glass, bust laughs. Don't forget to ask. And if you hate it, fuck your tough ass. About to zone out with lows and loud. I'm going hard, lit as fuck like the boulevard. Oh my god, clappy clap. As a guest set off the smoke alarm. My contribution to the movement, I'm just doing my part. Start the show, light it up, eyes get low, lows and loud. You know how we roll. Yo, twist it up, fill a cup. Yo, do what you want, a show for juggalos who don't give a fuck. Start the show, light it up, eyes get low, lows and loud. You know how we roll. Put them hands up, you know how we roll. 7 gram blunts, you know how we roll. We got props, I am yelling. A shout out to Shelly. Cash in the dead guys, Luke and Lee. Sam eternally, R.I.P. Respectfully, rest up my G. We'll hold it down until we meet again. Much love to all the lows out there that show love to the show just to show that they care. Cause they do it for the movement, they true and they prove it. Get down, let's clown, pump the loud to this music. About to act the fool with the host. Raise a toast to the lows with the most clouds of smoke. Hey, yo. It's all love in the underground, nothing like no other realm. Taking over the world, let's burn this motherfucker down. Start the show, light it up, eyes get low, lows and loud. You know how we roll. Yo, twist it up, fill a cup. Yo, do what you want, a show for juggalos who don't give a fuck. Start the show, light it up, eyes get low, lows and loud. You know how we roll. Put them hands up, you know how we roll. 7 gram blunts, you know how we roll. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to LD on the cut. The homie Stack Styles. Weed, wax, and whiskey. Remix. Twist it up, fill a cup. Do what you want, a show for juggalos who don't give a fuck.
What up, yo?
What up, what up? Action?
What's up, brother?
Yes, sir. Can you hear
Are
me?
we live this
Yes,
time?
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Fucking Klep was talking to y'all and wasn't even live.
Yep, that's my bad.
He shot a killer promo on our new single, though.
Yeah, man, it was epic as fuck. I was delivering hip hop throat chops to no fucking buddy. Well,
Yeah. But if they were listening, they would have got hype with you, for sure.
absolutely, it was good shit. So y'all check out that fucking single because we went hard. It's fucking dope.
Hell yeah, go ahead and plug that. Plug that again.
What, hip hop throat chop?
Yeah.
I just did. No,
Yeah. But we'll do it again. Go check out Cleppin' J. Reno Hip Hop Throat Chop.
it's a fucking banger. It's dope as fuck.
All
Produced by
streaming
Bad Minds.
platforms.
Hell yeah. It's dope as fuck, man. Yeah, it's fire. It's doing very well.
I'm gonna start off with some quick rapid fire questions.
All right.
Analog or digital?
Digital.
Hardware or plugins?
For me, it's plugins.
Favorite snack?
Favorite snack.
That took a
see,
turn.
There it is. You just stumped me. Now I'm like, shit, I actually got to think about that. Probably just some dill pickle chips or a Reese's, man.
Hell yeah. Quantize or swing?
Oh, swing all day.
First audio interface?
Box
Sample or compose?
sample.
Vocal or instrumental?
Both.
Mixing or mastering?
Oh, I fucking hate mastering, bro. You can ask any artist who took the time to learn enough about mastering to get a song sounding a little louder. Fuck mastering, bro. When they said leave it to the professionals, they meant it. Crossworm does everything for me. I can't. I can mix something, but
That's about as far as it goes.
pretty much.
Sub bass or kick?
Kick.
Most overrated plugin.
Serrato sample.
Best workflow shortcut.
Best workflow shortcut. I got a undo button on my fucking mixing board.
Headphones or monitors?
Monitors.
If you could only pick one track forever, what would it be?
Of my own?
Yeah,
Or something I'd listen to.
of your own.
Right now it's gotta be I Don't Give a Fuck. Off the new shit.
Yeah. Late night or morning?
Morning.
And total tracks maximum on an album.
See, I'm old school, bro. Like I loved albums that had like 22 fucking tracks on it and shit, but given the attention span of the universe, you know what I mean? We try to keep them maxing out at like 10, 9, 10.
Yeah, I miss those long albums and full tracks and not just 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're a dying breed.
Yeah.
We're a dying breed, man.
So, what's been new with you?
Just working, man. I load up on a lot of work musically. You know what I mean? Like the second my albums are out and done, I'm back on the boards producing, doing features, and working on what's next. So it's like it's pretty busy.
On the trilogy, what did you discover about your own creative stamina that you didn't know when you dropped Volume 1 compared to the newest?
Well, I think it's just telling, weaving a fucking story into stretch across 3 separate albums. You know what I mean? With skits and a song to take it home on every record. You know what I mean? So like that right there, like I've never really done nothing like that before.
What barriers did you have while going through that?
None, bro. None, man. This is my studio. I work on what I work on when I want to work on it. And being on Dirtcore, it's automatic. I finish the record and I send the whole session files to Crossworm, and he mixes it and masters it. So for me, it's like a constant stream of just record, put my vocals down, clean them up, and send them off. You know what I mean? So like barrier wise, maybe my fucking day job. I guess I could say that was the only thing that slowed me down.
What do you do for a day job?
I sell food.
Hell yeah.
A lot of it.
So you're like a food rep?
No, I'm retail management.
Retail management.
Yeah.
Now, if a listener could only hear one single track from the entire trilogy to understand your complete sonic identity as a producer and artist, which song is it and why?
On that trilogy?
Yeah.
That's a real good question. Damn. Yo, that might be the best question I've ever been asked on one of these fucking shows. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. If a listener could only hear one single track from the entire trilogy to understand your complete sonic identity as a producer and artist, which song and why?
See, you're making me pick a needle in a haystack out of like 33 fucking songs. I'm trying to think of the one song. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be I Don't Give a Fuck, because that's just kind of like where my head is at, where my sound is at, where my style is at. You know what I mean? That beat punches your fucking face in, you know? Yeah, had to get creative with the way I wrote the hook and shit and the breakdown to it, and you know, it's my favorite piece right now, and I think if you're gonna listen to the whole thing, that shit will pump you up. But at the same time, man, that there's a lot of other variety on that motherfucker that isn't all punch your fucking head in records. You know what I mean? Right. So, but I would say that one that sums it up the best for sure.
What got you into producing and stuff when you were younger?
Necessity, man.
Necessity.
Yeah, we ain't had money. We had resources. We had to, you know, like I listened to rap through my early years in life, all the way through my teenage years, and like I always loved the beats as much as I love the rhymes. So like you just out of necessity figure out how to make them. What do? We fucking bootlegged Fruity Loops 3. That's how fucking old I am. We bootlegged it, and I was making some of the most trash beats you ever heard in your fucking life. You know what I mean? And you're like 15 years old trying to fucking be my own producer, but I just never stopped doing it. And you just keep going and going, and you just get better and better and better, and fucking here we are. It's been like 26 years.
Yeah, that's a long time to be doing it for sure. What was the one artist or one producer that you looked up to and kind of like tried and find your own way and sound? Like, what's the producer that always stuck out to you and you wanted to not necessarily be like, but
when I was younger and I got my hands on hip hop early, I didn't know who was the fucking producers of nothing except for DJ Muggs of Cypress Hill. And I fucking love Cypress Hill, bro. Like that's part of what got me into like Be Real, and like Muggs beats they were so fucking far ahead of their time. You go back and listen to those records now, and it's like, holy shit, man! Like this shit's still. You put it up against modern boom bap, hip hop, underground. You know what I mean? Like you put it up against that shit, it still holds the same weight. Like it's crazy.
To evoke that coastal misery vibe, are you changing your production toolkit at all, or do you just?
All right, so here's how that works. Okay, so when we do Misery Coast, that's a group project of me and Crossworm. So he's an artist, producer, all that. Everything I do, he does, but to a fucking science, right? So I guess my toolkit consists now on this record of him, because I did a lot of the production on our first record, but like this time I'm utilizing him as a producer a lot more. You know what I mean? So just to get the sound right, it's literally another producer is what I add to the toolbox. You know what I mean? And it's making some amazing shit.
What would you say your best piece of work is and your least best?
Oh, like my least is going to be an album called Unleashed that came out on long range distribution way back in the day. I'm sure Klep knows what that is.
Oh, long range distribution.
Okay.
Yep.
I signed a contract as a fucking illegal alien in America, and B, underage. I signed a contract for an album.
I'm pretty sure.
I gave him the album and he printed it and he did this and that. And at the time you were like, yo, this is cool, man. But over the years,
Right.
I go back and listen to it and I'm like, oof. I'm like, this one was rough. Like we were throwing everything together to give to this guy for
They're
a
probably
fucking
still
measly
selling
couple
copies of that
$100.
They're probably still selling copies of that shit too.
It's still on streaming. It's got mad illegal beats and everything on it. It's junk, bro. The best thing about it is the fact that my boys were on it. Like my whole fucking team was on it back in the day. So there was like 10 other rappers that were just all over the fucking thing. I even put their solo shit on my record at the end as bonus tracks.
That's dope, man. Put on for your team and shit. Hell yeah.
Shit, I was trying, man.
That's what's up.
That's the worst one. And I would say my favorite one's probably Me and My Demons. Just the overall like culmination of my sound kind of hit during that record. And that's where it took me specifically in this direction where I am right now.
Have you ever thought about going back and like redoing that album that you don't like?
No, because here's the thing, bro. I don't own any of those beats. I never have. I didn't produce them. They're all like Rocket Production and Wishmaster beats and shit. I don't own the rights to that shit. So I also don't see a fucking penny of it from streaming, and it's been there for 20 fucking years.
That's crazy.
If I could take your question a step further, I would say like I would just fucking take that one right off the board. There's 25 other ones. Take that one off the board. You know?
Hell yeah.
Especially because I don't want that guy to even get fucking $2 in streaming money from that.
Right.
Understandable with that.
So don't fucking stream that album.
Everyone's gonna go stream it because they're curious now.
Yeah. See, that's marketing 101. You say it like I did that on purpose or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna play the I Don't Give a Fuck track quick.
Sick.
Thought you would have figured it out. I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Yeah. I'm with that underground funk, wicked shit with the bumps and it funds in lump sums. I get you done in 1 minute. Punk zipping, you don't come with it. Body bag zipping, you stuffed in it, done finished, I'm done with it. In the beginning, y'all ain't cut me much slack, but it ain't take me long out here to run laps. Get it? Pick up a pen, grab a beat and run track with it. The one who take the shot every time in the last second. With rap records, I've thrived for 25 plus. I seen them all come and go through the lineup. Dope today, gone tomorrow, that's the motto. Mass produced rappers like plastic bottles. I don't give a fuck what you say, what you do, what you want, what you need, what you take, what you choose, what you know, what you don't, what you like, what you wrote, what you feel, fuck it all. Fuck what you say, what you do, what you want, what you need, what you take, what you choose. I don't give a fuck. They say my shit is too dark for the hip-hop heads, and it ain't dark enough for the horrorcore fan. It's a good thing I don't give a fuck, eh? I guess you could say we've come a long way. I've been a dog with it since the end of the 90s. Grimy, got mad records behind me, to the level where the slimy labels wanted to sign me. Rappers wanna try me, and none of them survive me. I'm still here, still talking my shit, no matter how dark it might get when I flip. It's a guaranteed murder scene when I put a verse to beats. You should go call the fucking coroner urgently. Fuck what you say, what you do, what you want, what you need, what you take, what you choose, what you know, what you wrote, what you feel, fuck it all. Fuck what you say, what you do, what you want, what you need, what you take, what you choose.
Yeah.
Thought you would have figured it out.
Don't run it back.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
He's like, fuck those 2-minute songs, bro. I gotta play it again just to fucking listen to a full song.
Yeah. Why would you say that's your favorite off that? Is it because it's more aggressive, or?
Yeah, the beat's just got a ton of bounce. The delivery, cadence, and the lyrics are just everything's exactly in the pocket where it needs to be on that one.
That's definitely a banger for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to that.
Sometimes you make a beat like that, and you're part way through it, and you're like, oh, like you start rapping. Like this beat is mine. Like it's not even getting completed before I have a song written to it.
Hell yeah.
What has surprised you the most about how your production style translates to the European underground scene? Like through how do you? I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so it's the UDYR.
Oh yeah, I just say UDYR too because I'm a fucking ignorant Canadian. But that's my bro, man. Like we go way back. Yo, he used to mail me boxes of Norwegian fucking snacks and shit, bro.
Oh shit.
But like over there, man, like if you look, like I go through my streaming information and all that, like that shit gets bumps over there. And what we do in our style of underground hip hop is like a way more popular thing over there. Like the biggest acts touring over there are the artists, hip hop artists we grew up to know. You know what I mean? So like, I didn't know that. That kind of surprised me. Cause like you hear what you hear and then you kind of stereotype it, right?
Right. And yeah, what's big over here, it seems with a lot of stuff, like overseas and shit, it's like to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's almost like they're a couple years behind our cycle in like what's popular and what's, you know what I mean?
For sure. Now, how did you get to meet? How did y'all two come encounter with each other?
Oh well, man. He's just been a supporter for a lot of years. You know what I mean? And he's one of those dudes that I just like. They just become like a brother that you never met. You know, he's on the other side of a fucking ocean and shit. So I told him because he's in Norway, though, if he could find me Thor's hammer, I'll get him Canadian citizenship.
Do you have problems going over there, like passport wise, or?
Yes and yes. Plus, fucking the ocean, I'm good. I don't need to go over there. You can come over here. If I really need to, I can get to anywhere in North America in my fucking whip, you know?
Right. For sure. You're handling production for a widely diverse but incredibly intense roster on this trilogy, new volume of the trilogy, like King Gordy and McMurder, Ill Temper, Capone. How do you switch mental gears between the sessions?
Well, see, you're talking about all the artists I'm producing for. Yeah, like Ronnie McMurder from Rotting Flesh Records. He's just like me. So like it's easy to hit him with a beat and be like, I think this is for you. You know what I mean? And it's always, yep, for sure, you know? Because I know I would rap on it. If I send it to him, I would rap on it. The Tony Capone stuff is where I got to switch. He's been putting out some underground records and shit, jump back in the scene. And I've done production on a bunch of it. And a lot of it is a lot of different rappers. Like he hit me up to produce a beat for the Wreck from Chicago, from Triple Darkness. Like that's old school. Like you remember, like I went back and I listened to Twista's Adrenaline Rush record, and I was like, this is what he means. He needs a beat like this. And it's like, I love this shit. So I can kind of switch my vibe and just try. I like to do different shit too. So really mentally, it's not really a thing. Like, because everybody's kind of got a sound and it's different. Like I can shoot ill temper, crazy beats, wild off the wall, fucked up beats. And he's like, this is perfect. And then he goes and makes a banger out of it. Right. And
now,
Klep is sitting on like 43 fucking beats. I'm in debt in beats. Klep has so many fucking beats.
I got mad beats. My last 2 albums are riddled with J Reno beats.
You know what I
all
mean?
over them motherfuckers.
And some of those fucking songs are steady in the rotation with like my favorite music.
Hell yeah, that's what's
And it's, you know what I mean? Like fucking, we made some fire, bro.
hell yeah.
But I like I get variety. Like for hip hop variety, I get I just produced my dude James Lamb's last 2 albums, and this dude can fucking rap, and he's an ignorant prick, but he can fucking rap. You know what I mean? And I just feed him beats, but he's not like a wicked shit underground. You know what I mean? Like he's just a fucking artist, like a rapper. So I send him a wide variety of different sounding shit over the last like 5 years. He's one of those artists I can just throw. I get creative and make something, and it's not like this is not in a lane here. This motherfucker can take this beat and make it something dope. You know what I mean?
How do you still leave your signature stamp on that while you're switching like gears between those artists in general?
Well, you kind of don't, to be honest with you, because my signature stamp is like break your neck fucking boom bap. Whether it's like a angry, aggressive, slower, depressing, fuck it, doesn't matter what it is, it's always in there, right? But when you make trap beats, you can't really, but I can still make trap beats, like fire trap beats, but like I rarely will ever keep one and be like, yo, this is for me. Like this shit ain't for me. But I can make it. As far as putting my stamp on it, that's the hard part, because it is a completely different style.
Like when you're cooking up a beat, how do you sort the material?
I need my head nodding first before I could do anything. So I start with the drums. I have drum libraries. I have subscriptions to every fucking sample website you can think of. Like I have access to unlimited sound. You know what I mean? So I can just go grab a kick and a couple hi-hats and a snare and a closed hat, and I can just make a drum break. And then once I'm sitting here listening to it, I'll start going through sound or going through VSTs, and it just kind of builds from there. And I always let the beats take their own direction. Like I'll never try to force something to be something it's not when I'm making a beat. Like if I'm making a beat and the drums aren't giving me that fucking vibe, I'm not gonna try to put more into it to get to that vibe. I'm just gonna take it where it takes me, kind of thing.
How do you determine if you keep that for your solo work or you send it to somebody?
All my beats that I keep for myself, like I said earlier, like I'm already writing to them while I'm making them. You know what I mean? Like you start making it, and I'll make those drums, and then I'll get like a bass line going, and I'll start fucking freestyling. And I'll be sitting here while I make the beat, just rapping to myself. And like right away, you're like, this is mine. I'm taking this and I'm using it, and it doesn't even see the light of day to nobody else ever.
Now, if you had to jump on a remix of any single song from the Dirt Tape trilogy, which beat are you completely tearing apart?
The Juice. That beat is fuck. When I wrote that, I could have taken that so many different directions with that beat, because like it's up tempo. It's kind of light, but it's still got a nice fucking gangster vibe to it. I could have taken it any which way you know what I mean? So I think if I could go revisit a beat, it would be that one, because I would approach the song completely differently just to see what else I could come up with.
Is that the track that completely like slapped you the hardest when you first heard it? Incomplete?
No, I don't think so. I think that was the fucking the song "The Man." That's the one that fucking shocked me the way that it ended up turning out. And which goes to show your mindset in the moment of creating can take your music wherever the fuck it wants to go. And you're just a fucking passenger, bro. You're along for the ride, you know?
Looking at how raw and distorted the whole trilogy sounds, how did that specific grime change the way you had to approach your vocal delivery and bars?
Well, I think that was the point, because my vocals are always raspy like that. Do you know what I mean? So like I already sound like that. I got like my voice sounds like that. And I wanted the tapes to sound dirty, like dirt. You know what I mean? And have that kind of like a mixtape vibe. But Crossworm still mixed the shit too good. You know what I mean? It could have been even dirtier. But you don't, man. You just kind of blend in with it and make the sound, you know? Like it almost has like an analog feel to it, the way you do it, when even though you're doing it on digital shit.
What up, Swill?
Shout out to Toothache. What up, homie? Hell yeah. Shout out to Swill's Edition.
Dead Cam.
Oh, hell yeah. Ted Camp. What up? Yeah, the Dirt Tapes are fire, man. I keep them motherfuckers in my rotation, my work rotation and shit, man. The motherfuckers, all dope.
That shit was super fun to do, man, because I just locked in. I had so many beats and so many song ideas that I was like, I gotta fucking formulate this into something, because it's a lot, like way more than normal.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you ever lock into a project and the output is not predetermined, and you're just like, you go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, damn, fuck, I was trying to do like 14 songs, and I got like 19, 20 fucking songs here.
Yeah, dude, and like, dude, they all came out in like a almost rapid succession. I mean, there was gaps in between the albums, but it was like boom, 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 and dude, it was very well done, dude.
Yeah, we gave it about 2 months, man, and I think as far as like being in the studio by myself to do the work, that was the funnest record I ever made.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't compete to back in the day when you were in the studio with your boys, and
Right.
the studio was. I got some studio stories on like things I won't even put on here, like the studio. You know what I mean? Like just very wild times.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
But you go to doing it in your fucking home studio by yourself. You're just you beats and fucking rhymes by yourself for hours and hours and hours and hours, man. Like,
oh yeah, dude.
you gotta love this shit to do that.
Right. Right. Absolutely, man. Couldn't agree more.
So with the on tracks, guys track some of the darkest, most intense imagery in hip hop. When you sit down to cook, does the filth in your beats naturally pull those unhinged concepts out of them, or do you build custom
No, a lot
sounds?
of times that happens. a lot of over the years, a lot of times the beat will pull the concept out. And it usually fucking takes it from a place that it probably shouldn't have got out. You know what I mean? Some of the shit that we say on records, boys. You know?
Feels
Yeah,
good to get it out though.
It is. You know, it really is. And it's
It really is.
entertainment if you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, you know?
Right.
But those thoughts can get pulled out of your brain by a beat. If you're a rap artist, and you're really in this shit, a beat can fucking write a song for you. Try explaining that to somebody who doesn't write rhymes.
Right.
That a
No
beat
doubt.
can fucking write a song for you.
Absolutely.
Is there an element of your production style you think European heads appreciate about your sound that North American listeners might overlook?
Yeah, that it's not modern. It doesn't sound modern. It's not super clean. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, sound quality now is like so good, it's almost too good. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like, they got love for that underground. It's really that underground sound. You know what I mean? There's motherfuckers that do this shit. Like, the easiest thing to do is have good quality and have fucking quality enough recordings, right?
Right.
Anybody can do that in their house if they set up the shit and go on YouTube for fucking 2 weeks and fucking mess with the programs to figure it out. You know?
What is one aspect about like social media you would change? Like less.
Well, social media is fucking whack, bro. Like, if I wasn't an artist, I probably wouldn't even be on here anymore.
Right.
Right.
And you start to realize that when you get older, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fucking young teenager, none like that. We were on the MySpace or whatever. Like, social media now is crazy, bro. Because, like, when we had MySpace, bro, there was so much love in the scene. So many artists were growing. And now you have this, and there's more hate and jokes, and everybody wants to be somebody, and people don't just really enjoy the shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Lots of crap music out there now that shouldn't be out there for sure.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But man, yeah, you couldn't have said it better, dude. That was spot on, man.
It just is what it is, though, you know? You know, bro. You got grown-ass kids, bro. It's like, what the...
Right.
If I wasn't spitting bars and talking about it and putting beats out there, I would not be on here.
Right.
I would just be, instead of in my studio, I would be on the couch watching fucking Sports Center in my drawers or something.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Kicking back. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't even use a fucking cell phone anymore. Like, if it wasn't for doing this stuff, I wouldn't be on here anymore either myself.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was lit back in the day, though. If you ask me how social media was back in the day, social media got me as far as it got me and did. You know what I mean? Like, MySpace was what was popping. My numbers were huge when I got picked up for the Shock Therapy tour and Hollow Wicked and shit like that. Like, Now you post anything online and Facebook fucking buries it in the basement of the fucking darkest, furthest corner. And it's seen by 10 people when you got 4,000 fucking people following you because you didn't cut the fucking check, bro.
Right. No doubt. That ain't fucking no lie either. Damn.
About to get canceled over here, this whole show. YouTube's like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
What's one aspect of the music scene you would change?
The way that I don't know, I feel like the way that it used to be, I would just put it back. You know, where if you didn't actually do legwork and you then, you know what I mean? How many artists that are doing bigger things these days know about flyering concerts and bar parking lots and fucking selling CDs out of fucking trunks and rapping at house parties to move fucking units and fucking, you know what I mean? Like just going and doing, like living it, being in it, you know? Every open mic that was available, you grabbed that motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, dude.
Like I would change that because it would weed out a lot of these motherfuckers that only do it because it's easy. Because fucking even you, Clef, you can't even front. You come from the generation where it wasn't fucking easy. It wasn't as easy as going on the internet and 5 people picking up your video.
Everything was footwork back in the day. Everything was footwork.
Real footwork, bro.
So, yeah.
Ask these motherfuckers how, like, you know how many shows I played 1,000 shows in my career, and 100 of them were for fucking 5 people, 6 people.
Right, man. But the house party days, like you were talking about earlier, those were the days, though, man. That was the shit. I had a lot of fun doing that with Saint back in the day, man. House parties were the shit because you hit all sorts of, you know, new people that way. You'd be fucking spreading your shit like wildfire, burning fucking spindles of 100 CDs, rapping at a house party, passing them bitches out for free. And then they pass them out to their friends, and then your shit ends up on the internet. Dude, that, like, it was dope, man. It was dope seeing growth without, like, having it the way it is today, where, like you said, anybody can get online and post whatever, you know.
That's what I mean. And I'm not, like, listen, man, I'm not trying to be a fucking dickhead or whatever you want to say, but if you go on Instagram and scroll some reels and you accidentally watch one of a terrible fucking kid who should never try to rap ever, all of a sudden you just get an influx of these artists that are so fucking unbelievably bad. You get secondhand embarrassment sitting by yourself in your own house. You don't even know who this fucking kid is, and you're like, what? Why is it like this? If that fucking if that little weird if that's like when we went to grade school, that little weird kid was sit in a fucking corner and not talk to nobody and keep to himself. Imagine he was a rapper. You know what I mean?
I miss the days when you couldn't rap, you didn't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And just because you love this shit, and I know people, bro, I do this shit, but I love this shit. Hip hop is a part of every single day of my life. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I make music, listen to music, talk about music every single fucking day of my life. I love this shit. But, like, just because you feel that type of way doesn't automatically mean that you're going to be good at this. You know what I mean?
That is true.
But when I look at those videos, those terrible ass videos, I'm like, dog, like, they got 7,000 likes and a fucking, 600,000 fucking views. And, like, it's like,
yeah, it's crazy.
This is what fucking people like. This is what people watch and listen to in this world. Like, okay. I don't get it.
It's that.
If you had to front your own money to print your own records, okay, and take that box of records that you printed with your own money and bring it everywhere you go and then try to use your rhymes to convince them to buy one of them from you, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're different cloths, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy some of the dumb shit that blows up, dude. Like that. I was just talking about that video the other day with that chick from, I don't even know where she's from, but she did that Party Till I Die song and shit.
That fucking crooked-eyed bro. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He just popped back up again, and I was like, damn, I kind of forgot all about her. But I was like, dude, dumb shit like that blows up all the time.
Why do we, that's what I'm saying. Why do we know who you're talking about right now?
Right.
I shouldn't.
I don't know.
Right. No, you most definitely shouldn't.
Because I shouldn't. And the other thing is, hey man, when you're a white rapper, if you haven't went somewhere and performed where it wasn't just all fucking white people, you know what I mean? That's
Right.
we're a different cloth. You know?
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
we did everything we could, anything.
Right. Anything.
At a time when that was not really a good idea necessarily.
Right. Yeah, no shit, dude. We all got some crazy stories from back in them days. Yeah.
Imagine a 16, 17-year-old white kid from Windsor, Canada, on the west side of Saginaw in a garage with my producer and two gangsters, a bottle of Crown Royal, and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stupid. Like it's different. It's different. Like you don't get out there and really get to the heart of hip hop and get where hip hop lives. You know what I mean? Like this is every day for us.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause they didn't have studios back then. They had to fucking rent.
Paying that per hour rate to go to professional studios was the craziest shit we ever did. We built our own. The amount of money we had to spend in a studio, we just decided to fucking have our own.
You can't just go on fucking computer and do it like you can these days.
Now it took a lot of fucking years to make the music sound good after getting our own, but you know, we got there.
That's what made it more special though, too.
Yeah, because you get to go back through my catalog and listen to me grow up. Because I was putting out records when I was 17, 18, and I'm fucking 40. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's dope though, man. Chronological timeline and shit.
Yeah.
It is, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you did Demons and Heathens with Ill Temper and King Gordy.
Yeah.
Were the
That's
back.
a banger.
King Gordy and ill temper, go on the ill bender, a full sender, don't give a fuck where we end up. Mentally warped, developing thoughts of violent assaults, finding a corpse in the forest, I'm in the call. You the best, we sacrificing a goat, knife in the throat, we want smoke like finding a pope. A celebration. I heard your bitch like to get choked, she nice with the throat, till we go and tighten the rope. The work of Satan. I hate that saying, it's misleading, cause even he been watching with demons studying heathen. The trail of blood we leaving. If you follow it, your forehead formally introduced to a hollow tip. We on a lot of shit, it never had the politics. Absolute dominance, who you got a problem with? You would swallow dick just to get a step ahead. When we done, this whole scene is left for dead. All of my friends are demons and heathen. Demons and heathen. Demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen. Demons and heathen. Demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen. Demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. Don't need to play evil, we incinerate steeples. Even heathens, J. Reno chase people with AIDS needles. Pulverize pregnos, gut punching, eradicate fetals. Vulgarize verbiages, con munching, mouth stays lethal. Was raised with clean your room off, fucking slit. You inherited bipolar, just living becomes an issue. I'm Diddy, mom hit me cause I drug the shit too. So once a week was therapy, wasn't fun to sit through. These evil voices that resonate, I don't underestimate. Been to hell and back, it's such a pleasant place. Me and Death Mary boy haven't picked a wedding date. I signed a marriage license after a second date. Tend to self-medicate, 11th grade I went insane. Put my sped teacher in a coma, was dead in days. Was no Ray Liotta, bad fella with aggressive rage. It gets better, I never earn my wings, for heaven's sake. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen.
This is your last supper. Jesus has had enough of your Judaism, but this shall pass, brother. You are a disciple and I like you, but you try to be so spiteful. You act as if I'm your rival and I my hands up against a cross, nailed in, so are my feet. I will sit here for y'all, men sinned, and so now I seek all redemption. But Judas is a bitchin' that I mentioned. He wanted the attention. They really should have lynched him. Now if I wasn't on this cross, would I forgive him? I'd kill his children, anybody that's with him. Judas, you're the truest form of a fake friend. I can't wait till 3 days in, just pray then. I'll be resurrected, ready to settle a debt with a selfish derelict I barely respected and set a table for. How could you ever fucking play me, whore? My father may be more forgiving, but I'm waging war.
All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen. All of my friends are demons and heathen, demons and heathen, demons and heathen.
Shit's fire.
King Gordy is a fucking, he's a genius, bro. The talent that fucking guy possesses is very rarely seen in hip hop music.
Oh yeah, dude, he killed that shit.
He can write anything in any different way like it's fucking crazy the way that guy goes, bro.
Oh yeah.
That was one of those beats where it fit Gordy perfect too.
Right.
That's how I made it like that, man. I knew if I gave this beat to Gordy that I would get fire back. I didn't expect it to be that fire though. The way he carved up that story, man, I was like, holy fuck, bro.
Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck for sure. But yo, on that note, I gotta get out of here. I got shit going on. But thanks for having me. Shout out to Jay Reno, always killing it, man. Y'all check out the Dirt Tape trilogy. Shit's fire,
Respect,
front
brother.
to back. Hell
It's
yeah.
good to see you, brother.
Hell yeah, brother, man. New
All
single
right, bro.
dropping next week. That's produced by Jay Reno as well, featuring Light, called Gimme Gimme. So
Hell yeah.
Send that to me when you fucking leave this.
I did during one of the song breaks. I fucking so it should be in your I shared it with you. Much love,
Perfect.
Close and Loud. Much love, Lee. Jay Reno. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Peace out, brother.
What would you say for you the most overrated artist and the most underrated artist is right now in the underground?
See, I don't know if anybody that comes across my radar at that level is overrated, because it seems like everybody's still really fighting for that fucking spot. So you know what I mean? As far as what I pay attention to, like, I don't really see it. But I think underrated, I think an artist that's underrated, I think if I really gotta, I feel like Sleep Lyrical is probably the most underrated rapper I've ever heard. Cause they, you know what I mean? In my opinion, Sleep Lyrical is one of the fucking, he is one of the illest rappers I've ever come across. And working with him, I learned his process and how he writes and comes up with his shit in, he can come up with a 16 in fucking 20 minutes that'll have you pushing your pen back like, fuck, all right, I gotta change this and really dig into this, right? And he gets some love and he's known and respected as an underground head and shit. But like, I feel like musically, lyrically, and just hip hop overall in general, like, I think that dude should be way bigger than all of us, everybody. You know what I mean?
Obviously, you probably grew up listening to Wu-Tang. What do you think about them doing that final chamber tour?
Is it gonna have all members?
I'm not sure about that. I didn't.
See,
Haven't
because
got-
that changes the answer for me, in my opinion, right? But who am I to talk about the Wu-Tang Clan and what they do? But like for me as a person, if Method Man wasn't on the shows, I wouldn't be nearly as interested. Because if you take Method Man out of Wu-Tang, for me, as far as what I like and listen to, you take Method Man out of Wu-Tang, I'm not listening to a ton of Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? So like if he's not on all those shows,
I mean,
I
who
don't
knows?
know.
But you never know.
But if he is on those shows, like it sucks, but you get it too. They're all legends. They're all icons in their own way. You know what I mean? Like they're all infamous. They are etched in the foundational fucking blocks of the entire culture. So for them calling it a day and doing a fucking like a farewell tour, like an old rock and roll band, man, it's like bittersweet because it's cool they could get out there and really reach their fan base and people one more time. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck, man, I'm getting old and I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
I grew up listening to Wu-Tang Clan. Method Man's easily one of my favorite fucking rappers of all time. So.
And is it gonna be like the actual final tour?
That's the other thing too, right? A lot of times motherfuckers be like, we're on our 6th farewell fucking tour, right?
Right, like money grabbing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because them motherfuckers spent all their money on hookers and blow. All them old rock bands, man. Them dudes are fucking dogs on the road.
Now that they're fucking old and ain't got no money and trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do.
If you're 70, 65, 70 years old and you're on a fucking rock and roll tour still, like you didn't do your money right.
No.
You shouldn't have to work that hard anymore, you know?
But also, in a way, yeah. But also, like the pay wasn't as good back then as it is now. Though
Not even close. They're trying to grab every dollar that's available to them. I get it, but like the pay wasn't as high back then, but neither was the cost of fucking being alive, right? So
definitely. What's your top 5 all-time artists?
oh yeah, that's a loaded question, man.
They don't have to be in any specific order, just
Why for me personally and what I've listened to the most, top 5 artists of all time, DMX is number 1. I would say Be Real and Cypress Hill is number 2. And then 3 and 4, you could flip-flop Redman and Method Man back and forth. And then number 5, I put Esham. And those are my top 5 all-time favorites to listen to.
What's an artist that you listen to currently that people would be shocked by?
Oh, a song that came across the feed was some like new age new metal song with Fred Durst and what's the fuck is her name? Lauren Sanderson. And it's called Come Say Some. And I listened to it and I was like, it took me back to this time. And I was like, yo, that was actually fucking dope. I like this shit. And I'm like, I haven't listened to Fred Durst rap in fucking a long, long time. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden I'm like, damn, you know, I actually had a bit of Fred Durst back in my fucking rotation all of a sudden. Like it was the fucking late 90s again.
What's the one emotion you want people to feel by the time the final track cuts off from this past year's work? Yeah, I worded that wrong, but
that's a tough question. Like satisfaction, I guess.
What's
like I want fuck, you talking about like when I fucking call it a day and record my last song?
No, on this, by the time this third volume comes out, your new project.
all three of them are out right now. It's just I think it would just be just to feel good, like you just got to listen to some fire. You know what I mean? Like you didn't bump that shit. You won't bump that shit and leave disappointed. Like you listen to some fire. You know, I want you to listen to the record and be like, yo, this shit is tight. This dude still got it after all these fucking years. You know what I mean? The game just keeps getting upped, you know?
I think I would. Yeah. I mean, the question, fucking, if someone listens to your entire run of production work from this past year, back to back, is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. Production work. I think I want you to feel alive. You know what I mean? Because it's intense and it's everywhere, and it's just an overload of dope shit. Like just constantly, records are constantly popping up on my feed. My new single produced by Jay Reno, new album coming out, a bunch of beats by Jay Reno. Like, you know what I mean? And they're all different shit, different artists, different styles. It take you everywhere. You know what I mean? And those who follow me as a producer and check out the shit that I produce, at least go and enjoy a bunch of it. Because I know a lot of the artists that I've made beats for that have rapped on my beats. You know what I mean? Like people are listening to these motherfuckers. So
Right.
like the beats are out there in an abundance.
We've seen decades of trends come and go in independent hip hop. What is the biggest mistake you see younger producers making today?
The biggest mistake?
Yeah, like when they're trying to recreate a raw, independent, gritty type vibe.
Wow, it would just be getting comfortable. That's it's as simple as don't get. And as an artist, bro, you shouldn't get comfortable with anything ever. You should be uncomfortable forever. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to constantly grow, and we all grew up physically growing. It's uncomfortable. You're always changing and evolving. It's not a sit down and I'm happy. I did this and this is where I'm gonna stay and whatever. You know what I mean? Like get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Don't make the mistake of fucking sitting down and just you kind of pigeonhole yourself, right? Like you get comfortable with one sound, one style, one thing, and if you don't find big artists with budgets, you're not going to be able to sustain it. You got to fucking be able to create in a lot of different avenues and really be, you know, flexible in your ability to create. So if you're comfortable, you ain't doing that shit. So don't ever get comfortable. You know?
You got to keep fucking evolving. When you look at the current wave of bedroom producers trying to make dark music with stock internet kits, what critical elements of grit, soul, and authentic tension are they completely missing?
Themselves. That's it. Their personality, who they are, right? Like most of my beats, if I sample something, I'm still gonna hit it with a layer or two of you know, stems of, you know, I might add a string, I might add a piano, you know, and just play that shit out and put my sound on it, my way of doing it in there. You know what I mean? Like, but it's gone. The world we live in too, though, it's fucking difficult to say, bro, because like you got producers who started with just sampling, then you got producers who are composers like Scott Storch and shit, like, you know what I mean? Then you got producers who are just using stock samples from their DAWs, and then you got the ones that are using expensive loop kits, and then you got the ones that are just using AI completely. And it's just going to keep evolving and changing and going towards that shit. You know what I mean? But you got to add your little flair to it, or it's just another fucking drop of water in the bucket. You know what I mean?
What are your thoughts on the whole AI thing?
I look at it. I don't look at it the way everybody looks at it, bro. Like if you can use it and it can be useful to your fucking to what you do, then use it. But don't use it to do, like any more than just being a fucking tool for something you're creating. Don't let it create everything for you. But also, as time goes on, I'm accepting of the fact that you're just gonna sound like the old fucking man yelling at the cloud because the world changed and the kids are using the AI and there's no heart and soul in music anymore. And it's like you can feel like that till you're blue in the face, but it's not gonna fucking stop where technology in the world is going. You know what I mean? So I kind of just it's just kind of like whatever, man. But like if you use it, cool, more power to you. If you don't use it, cool, more power to you. Honestly, I just do what I do. I don't pay attention to everybody else or the gripes about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about AI? I knew it.
Yeah.
What up,
bro?
though? Shit, man. Stepping out on this nice Friday evening.
Yeah,
What
we're
up, Jay?
What up?
Long time no talk, brother.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you been?
Old and tired, brother.
I'm getting dripped on by an AC or shit, man. I can relate. I can fucking relate, man. Just stepping out. We're about to go check out this like shindig down the street real quick. Waiting on the homie to come down here. Y'all gonna be on for a little bit, Lee, or what's up?
A little bit yet.
All right. Say we probably ain't gonna be down there long, but I just figured I'd pop my head in real quick and see what's up.
What kind of shindig they got going on?
I don't know. It's out in front of the dispensary, so it might be interesting. So
yeah.
you
I
know.
thought that's where you were. Was at work?
What up, though, Andy? No, I just wasn't noticing my phone at first, and then I was with my homie doing dabs, getting fucking
Hell yeah.
high.
Yep.
Basically. Excuse me. Anyway,
How
but
do you want to be remembered as an artist?
What do you say?
How do you want to be remembered as an artist when it's all said and done?
Shit, man. Honestly, the the people who are gonna remember me will remember me fondly, and that's all I really give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Just remember that I tried to help you take take some of that stress off your plate, entertain you. You know what I mean? Make your day a little easier. Make some dope shit for you to space out from reality too. You know?
Release emotions with shit. What was it like fucking coming over for Hall Wicked?
Well, Hollow Wicked was at the end of the shock therapy tour, so I came over in like the first couple days of October, and then we did the shock therapy tour run across the U.S. And then we met with the Hollow Wicked tour when we got back to the fucking Midwest and closed the last 3 dates of the tour out as Hollow Wicked shows.
Oh, what was that like for you?
Oh, it was great. it was. That's we had to earn that shit too, man. Like we had to earn that shit, but it was great. The experience was fucking wild, man. You know what I mean? I've always been in tune with the Juggalo scene, and I listened to my fair share of psychopathic shit, and to be on that stage and really see what that fucking community had built for itself live in the flesh, front and center. That was a overwhelmingly crazy feeling, bro.
Oh shit!
You ever gathered
3 times.
3 times?
That's where I met this dude, man.
Yeah, bro.
My first
3.
gathering, 2010, bro.
So I
That
did
was crazy.
I did
year.
8, 9, and 10. All that was that Cave and Rock.
Oh, yeah. The good old days.
Yeah. That was a different animal, bro.
What was some of the wildest shit you seen at the gathering?
I'm gonna hop off here real quick. I'll hop back on in a little bit.
All right, bro.
Everything, bro. Everything. I watching Ice Cube perform live and being in that ocean of fucking people. That was one of the fucking dopest experiences of my life.
Yeah, one of my favorite gathering moments for sure.
Shags was doing jumps on the fucking golf cart. My boy Tim hopped a barricade at a fucking JCW show, and then fucking later that night was on the card.
Fuck yeah.
Like just hopped the fucking barricade and fucking ran back there. We had passes, right? Because of tunnel runners and shit. We had passes. So like he just jumped the barricade like he was supposed to fucking be there, and next thing you know, he's on the show. That shit's fucking wild. You know what I mean?
Did he win that night?
Mm-mm.
No.
No. He had to do the job.
Gotcha. What would you say to any struggling upcoming producers?
Buckle up. Strap the fuck in. It doesn't get easier. You know what I mean? Ignore the noise around you. Focus on what's in front of you and who's fucking with you, and that's it. And if you really love it and do it, your shit will grow. You know what I mean? Your shit will get out there. You'll make something out of it. If you let the outside noise in and pay attention to what everybody else is doing and fuck with everybody who isn't fucking with you, you're dead in the water.
What's one thing you would change about your work? If you could.
One thing I would change about my work?
Yeah, like a strength or something you need to improve on.
Scratching. That's probably the area of music production, that little hidden weapon that I lack You know what I mean? Like that shit is not easy to do. And I don't mean just juggle beats and shit. I'm talking about like scratching vocals into tracks and shit. Like
Right.
that is difficult and involves a lot of cutting and shit because I ain't fucking got it like that yet. You know?
Absolutely. Who do you think the best scratcher?
Who do I think is the best?
Yeah.
Man, I
Or
think
who's
the ones that hit me the most is DJ TMB, who did the scratching for all the Real Wolf records, and DJ Eclipse, because he was the DJ on so many dope East Coast underground records back in the day. You know?
how has your standards for what sounds genuinely heavy or gritty evolved since you first started out?
Making sure that my shit isn't clashing. Something I don't have to do myself anymore. You know what I mean? With having Crossworm handling all the mixing and mastering, but like for me it's the battle of the bass in my voice, the bass in the kick drum, the bass in the sub, uh getting too dirty, too muddy. You know what I mean? Like overly aggressive kind of thing.
Has when you've produced for like legendary horrorcore hardcore figures, have they ever rejected a beat for being maybe too dark, or do they constantly push you to make the soundscape even more uncomfortable?
Well, I'll put it to you like this, man. There's some artists I'll send beats to and they fuck with every single one I send. And then there's artists I'll send beats to and they want a million things changed. And then there's bigger artists I'll shoot a pack of beats to, and you're like, yeah, so I gave King Gordy probably like 5, 6 beats in a pack. And as far as I know, for his record, only one of them was chosen. You know what I mean? But that's why you send them over in bulk like that, because at the end of the day, like you can't expect, everyone to like everything. You like everything because you're creating it. You know what I mean? I would never put out something that I personally did not like.
Like, do you think there's too much of that these days? Of like the overpopulated.
Oh, hip hop. When you get to the very bottom of the bucket of underground hip hop, there's more forced hip hop artists out there, and we're not just talking underground wicked shit and horrorcore, and I'm talking about hip hop, the whole fucking thing. Yeah. And when you get to there's a lot of forced. I probably shouldn't be here sounding shit. You know what I mean? But most of it never reaches ears, so it is what it is, I guess.
Is there a specific arrangement trick you use, like a sudden beat stop or filtered bridge that has become your signature move when producing for other artists?
Depends who the artist is, right? Like, say for instance, like G Pierce is one of my influences as a producer, and he was the producer for the Dayton Family for a good chunk of time. And one of Dayton Family's signature things where I learned like you can really emphasize and put power behind something by taking something away was listening to them and the beats dropping out and them delivering a bar a cappella, then the beat comes back in, punch you in the fucking face, and the song carries on. Like, you know what I mean? Or you learn to change a kick drum pattern to go with an artist's flow, or you know what I mean? Things like that.
Yeah. What's the rest of 2026 look like for you?
Oh, I got group project with an artist from around here called BPN. Putting together a little record that been in the works a while. I got just started on the project with my boy from Norway, UDYR. I got the new Misery Coast record is in pre-production right now, and as far as production goes, like I said, Ronnie McMurder's got a bunch of my beats coming out. Clep's got a bunch of beats. Ill Temper has a bunch of beats. I just produced a bunch of shit for an artist named Renegade from way back in the day. Was super excited about that shit. Ken Gordy's got some fucking beats and some shit coming out. And the list goes on and on and on. And then, I just kind of go with the flow, man. I got some projects, but I also helping some other artists get their shit out too.
What are some goals you got set for yourself in the next few years?
For music? Honestly, bro, at this point in my career, goals are kind of behind me. You know what I mean? I'm making music just kind of because I love to do it at this point. I'm already good from working. You know what I mean? Like this shit is what I do because it's who I am, right? So like I've already gone way further than I ever expected to with my music, and right now I'm just putting it out and enjoying it. Obviously, the more people that listen to it, the better. You know what I mean? But I'm not fucking dying to. I've already had the millions of streams and the fucking tours and the I've had all that shit. I've done all that shit. I got a grandson, you know what I mean? Like I'm chilling, bro. Like it is what it is. My goal is really just to enjoy my time with my family and continue to just make the fucking music I want to make how I want to make it.
Is there any collabs that you want to happen before you're done?
As far as I can think of, not like the amount of people I've already collabed with. If you just start naming off names from big names, pioneered artists in hip hop to underground motherfuckers, like I don't really have. You know what I mean? I would say I would love to try to keep up with Method Man and Redman. Like, you know what I mean? But like as far as anybody really goes realistically, not really, bro. Like if you're dope and we get something going, you know what I mean? We can get something going. But there's nobody really out there that I'm like, man, I really need to do a song with this motherfucker. The only artist that was DMX, and it was, we were close to getting a verse and you find out they're old pre-license and this and that, and it's not, you know what I mean? So that's not original and official shit. So I don't want to fuck with it, but it would have been DMX. And since he passed, that can never happen. You know what I mean? So not really, bro.
That would have been sick, DMX for sure. Eddie, you got jumped doing bootleg show from the Dayton family? Bye, you mean? Silent Riot, King Gordy Records, there, Cannibal Carib. What would you say your most prized line of work would be in your whole catalog?
What do you mean by prize? Like things I'm like the most proud of, or the one that got the biggest, or
what you're most proud of, like your baby?
I don't know, man. That's hard to say. I mean, as far as like an impact on my music career, nothing impacted my music career like Tunnel Runners in my fucking Snap Music song, right? Because that changed a lot for me. as a fucking artist because it opened my eyes to the next level of where you're trying to get. You know what I mean? So I think that would be the fucking one. And then there's that Hydro Bill song that went super fucking viral in Canada that just got, but like that one wasn't enjoyable like fucking Tunnel Runners was.
Yeah, most of those artists, or at least half of those artists, don't even do anything anymore. I don't think.
Probably not.
Where can people find all your work, and if they want to maybe inquire about something for a beat?
Oh, just hit me up on social media. I'm on Facebook, official J Reno, Instagram, same shit, official J Reno. You can find all my music on Spotify, Apple, fucking whatever, wherever you can listen to music on your phone, on the internet, it's there. You know what I mean?
You have any
There's
merch?
playlists curated. There's fucking, I got playlists curated of tracks I've produced. I got old music videos on YouTube that have been there for an eternity. Shit, it's really all you gotta do is fucking type my name in there.
That's crazy, Andy. Couldn't walk for 8 years. That's wild.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. Damn, I don't even know what to say to that shit.
Right.
Fuck.
But, is there anything else you want to go over?
Nah, man, I'm good.
I'm stoned, dumbfounded right now. So.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you having me on here.
I appreciate you coming on.
Hell yeah, bro.
And yeah, I'll keep in touch with you. And if you ever want me to throw up some new shit coming up or whatnot, I'll be glad to do it for you. Get it out.
All right, bro. Sounds good, man. I'm always around.
Hell yeah. Well, you have a good rest of your night, guys.
All right, brother.
Right.